Shalom party people, welcome to the 12th Sea. Rocking it with 64-pound pack and 18-pound vest. So approximately 82 pounds during this lovely stroll in the morning. I get some questions from time to time about 75 hard. If you are on Instagram or if you are privy to the Mr. Andy Frisella, First Form Fitness, the Real AF podcast, the Aerotaste Syndicate, several other business ventures that he has. Mr. Andy Frisella is the creator of 75 Hard. So for the one person of my followers who think that 75 Hard is mine, dispelling that myth right there. I just do 75 Hard a lot. But what is 75 Hard? It is a discipline program. It's not a diet. It's not an exercise program. It's not a Instagram gym rat, whatever. It is a discipline program. 75 continuous days of 2 workouts per day, 45 minutes each, 3 hours apart. One must be outside. They both can be, but one must be outside. A diet of your choosing, as strict or as loose as necessary. It is 1 gallon of water with no additives. It is 10 pages of self-development or self-help reading, nonfiction. And it is, let's see, you got your workouts, your diet, your water, your reading. And I know it's slipping my mind, oh yeah, you take a picture of your progress every single day. So you've got your picture, your 2 workouts, your diet, your water, and your reading. You do those every single day. You miss a day, you miss an object, whatever, and you have to start all over from day one. It's about building discipline when it sucks, when you're tired, when you're injured, when you don't want to. You do those things no matter what. My experience with 75 Hard, the very first time I did it was for weight loss. And I planned it out for a month because I wanted to be able to every day remind myself during it, hey, you spent all this time planning this out, and that's time that you could have been doing other things. So if you quit now, or if you fail, you wasted that month. So don't you dare quit. And that was some pretty good motivation to get me through. What gets people on 75 Hard all the time is either the water or the photo. I have run to go take my photo at 11:59:59 because I was just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. Some best practices that you can do is on wake up in the morning, pound some water as quickly as you can. If you can get 25% of that gallon before you do anything else in the morning, that's a huge help. And then go take that picture. Or if you want to be a little bit more slim and trim for that picture, go take that picture first thing in the morning when you get up, and then go pound a quart of water as quickly as you can. Go do your workout outside in the morning, as long as it's not thunderstorming. Go do your outside workout. After you get that done, pound another quart of water. So you're halfway down into your water before breakfast. Easy peasy. Then you just got to worry about a half gallon during the rest of the day. And if you can do a quart of water with lunch and a quart of water with dinner, that's your gallon. You got your photo and your gallon. Those are the 2 hardest things, and you're already 1 workout deep. if you can, try and get your reading done while you're on the toilet. 10 pages is not that much, and you're pretty well guaranteed to be on the toilet once a day. And instead of doom scrolling on your phone, you get your reading done while you're on the toilet. Boom, knocked that out. Now all you got to do is worry about one more workout, and you can squeeze that in somewhere. It's only 45 minutes. You can do it inside, so it's no big deal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and you're just maintaining a diet throughout the day while you're going through. You get that rhythm, and it will take you some time. You will have lessons learned. You should do after actions report. So after all those lessons learned, and you will fail. And so if you fail, you start over and learn from it and move on. But makes life good. I do recommend the 75 Hard app. It is a lot easier for getting those things done. While you're on the 75 Hard program, no alcohol. That's hard for some people. I'm a non-drinker, so it's no big deal for me. And you can't do any cheat meals or anything like that. You obviously can't miss your day. You can't skip anything. So it's about building discipline. Your first time doing it, you probably will lose weight. For me, I have like an initial period where I will shed a few pounds and then I'll taper off. Really the only things that are gonna get into additional weight loss for me is when I really start radically changing my diet. For me, when I'm on 75 Hard, it's pretty easy. And I can shift diets. At this stage in my life, I've made that decision of I'm just cutting out the sugar, and when I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat vegetables. So that is pretty restrictive for me because I'm the kind of guy who will eat the whole tube of Oreos, or the whole package of Oreos in one sitting, because I'm either 0 or 100. I'm nowhere in between. So that's the rendition of where I'm at. I add 275 Hard for me, a weigh-in to keep myself accountable, and I take pictures of my food. I also add 10 chapters of scripture to that. So on top of my regular book that I'm reading, I will read 10 chapters out of my Bible. And those are additions that I do. I find taking pictures of my food helps keep me accountable, and I find that the scale helps keep me accountable as well. I recommend having a group that you send your photo to and that you keep your accountability with. If you do the 75 Hard app, you can throw that picture or two on Instagram and it will assist. But you don't need that 75 Hard app. It's like $5, but it's the best app I have seen for keeping track of those things. But for probably the first 3 cycles that I did of 75 Hard, I just kept everything in the notes app of my phone and then photos, and then have a text group. The 75 Hard app is just convenience that you're paying for, and I think it's worth the $5, but that's your decision. In case you were wondering, I'm doing 75 Hard 4 times this year. The first cycle I failed like multiple times, so that's that. Second cycle we did pretty good, and we're about to wrap up this 3rd cycle. 4th cycle will be interesting. I've added monthly challenges just to keep myself going, but those monthly challenges are outside of the scope of my normal 75 Hard stuff. But anyway, I like 75 Hard. It's an excellent discipline building program. I like it because it shook me out of my comfort zone and got me into a better mindset. And I think it's worth your time. Go do hard things.